Hey everybody, welcome back to Cooking with James. I'm your host James, and yes, you read the title right. Power XL Air Fryer Grill updated review. If any of you are watching this and seeing, I did a review on this 2 to 3 months ago, and that review has caused a little bit of controversy amongst people, but I mean that thing's going on, like 30,000 views or more, or somewhere in that area, and hundreds and hundreds of comments. You got people saying they agree with some of the review, and then you got people saying, hey, you're not using it right, and I've done all kinds of stuff on this. So this will be my last and final review on this thing. We got a couple of things to do, so we're going to do a quick cook on it, see how it does. We're also going to check the temperature, which is one of the things I actually wanted to do in my last review, didn't do. So come along on this review with me, and then at the end, you make your comment. What's your opinion on what you think of this video? Let's get into it. All right, guys. So this is what we got. We got some chicken, but first thing is first. All right, I've got the manufacturer's instructions on how to do this. This is one of the huge comments of people saying, hey, you're not using it right. Well, you know what, I've tried so many things, you know what, but this is what we're going to do today, and we're going to follow it all. Basically, step 1, insert drip tray. I'll show you that. Step 2, oh, so that's air fryer grill. Sorry. Anyway, insert drip tray, and then second one, insert the crisper tray basket with your food on it. Then set to your settings right there, and then when it's done, pull it out, and you should have some super awesome crispy chicken. And these are the exact instructions, word for word, in the owner's manual. So these are the instructions, and we are going to follow these. What we're going to be using is chicken leg quarters, is what I have here. Now, this one I'm going to leave as a whole chicken leg quarter. What a chicken leg quarter is it's a thigh and a leg or a drumstick. So I had 2 of them. On this one over here, I cut it to where there's a drumstick and there's a thigh. So these were both leg quarters at one time. I'm just going to do this one cut up and this one regular. Anyway, we're going to keep it super simple. All we're going to use is a little bit of cracked black pepper and garlic salt. That's it. We're going to season it up. Okay, now we got them all seasoned up. Super simple. Cracked black pepper and garlic salt. So next thing we're going to do is actually grab the air frying crisper basket. All right, and we're just going to go ahead and put our chicken right in there. See if we can get this big old hunk. Actually, I'm going to switch it over here and get them in. So we've got the quarter over here, and this one used to be a quarter, but now it's a leg and a thigh. Same thing. And what we're going to do now is we're going to meet you at the air fryer. See you in a minute. Okay, so now we are at the Power XL Air Fryer Grill. The whole unit is cleaned off, and it's pretty much brand new. I mean, I've used it, but anyway, so we're going to follow the instructions. First of all, you want your drip tray. Drip tray is here. I had a lot of comments, people saying, oh, the drip tray is not in. No, the drip tray is in. Second, you want to put your food, whatever you're cooking, on the whatever rack. They have little things here, and we're going to put it in the middle, the air fryer rack in the middle. Next thing, we're going to put it over here. You can see it, yeah, so 400. We're going to choose air fry, and we're going to turn this thing on for 20 minutes. All right, so 20 minutes, everything is good to go, and we should turn out with some awesome, super crispy chicken. Let's check it out. See you in a minute. Okay, guys, we're back. I adjusted a little bit. They call the fire department. I mean, don't literally call the fire department, but I mean, we are. It's about 22 minutes, and so we're probably about 11, 12 minutes in. I just want to show you this. I followed the manufacturers how to do it. Look at this. I am cooking it just like they said. I'm gonna shut it off because my house is already filled with smoke. As a matter of fact, I gotta go open up some doors. Yeah, be right back. Whole house filled with smoke. But wait, there's more. Look, stick around for the next test. We'll see you in a minute. Alright, it's already smoked the whole house up, and we followed the instructions. As you see, the grease is dripping down there. Now we're pulling it out for what should be the final crispy, delicious, yeah, chicken. No, I don't think that's even, it's not even close to being done. But you do have a house full of smoke. But wait, there's more. Anyway, guys, we'll see you in a minute. Check this next test out. For all those people that left those comments, we'll see you in a minute. All right, guys, so we are back, and what we're going to do is test the temperature. Like we're going to bake. Let's say we're baking a cake or something, 350 degrees. So I got my thermometer thing in here, and this thing is super accurate within like a degree. This is what I use for my my grill and my barbecue, my smoke, and I do 18, 20-hour smokes. This thing is super accurate, so no questions about that. I've tempted out. It's super, super accurate. And yeah, so we're going to go ahead and put that in there. We're going to close this up, and this time we're going to use the baking function over here, or pizza/bake. There's reheat, toaster, bagel, broil, grill. So pizza/bake. Now we are going to turn this to 350 degrees on the dial down here. 350 degrees, and we're going to turn it on. We're going to give it 20 minutes. And we're gonna see at 350 degrees how close is this thing going to cook to 350 degrees. Obviously it's already going up because well, I'm still airing out my house from the smoke, and still a little warm in there, so it's already went up. But yeah, 350 degrees is what we set it on, and we are going to come back and check it in 5 minutes and give you an update. See you then. Alright guys, we're on baking mode, as you can see down here. Pizza bake still, and we're still at 350, and this is what the current temperature is. What's that say? 428 after 5 minutes. So we'll see in 5 minutes and see if it actually goes down or what it's gonna do. See you then. Alright guys, we're back. Actually, it's been about 15, a little more than 15 minutes. Same settings, everything. And this is what we got for a temperature. It's been between 415, 430, somewhere in there. And remember, we are on bake mode, and we're baking at 350 degrees. This thing is off by 60, 70, 80 degrees or more. Look at this thing. It just keeps on fluctuating between 415 and 430. We're baking on 350. Give me a break. Hey, if anybody wants a free Power XL air fryer grill, hang around. I'm giving this, whatever you want to call it, I'm giving it away for free if you want it. So we'll see you in a minute. Alright, so we are finished with the updated review. From the review I just did, 2 to 3 months ago, that video is it's catching fire, and it's letting people know. And with this review also, the reason why I did this video, I just had so many people saying you're not using it right. You didn't use the manufacturer's settings. You didn't do it the proper way. And I did, even before I did this video. I already knew how this video was going to turn out because I've tried it, but I wanted to put it on video. So those people, now I don't know if they own it or if they, are just, biased or whatever. I had some suspicious comments also, but I followed the manufacturer settings. I put it in. I tried to cook some chicken, 12 minutes. I mean, the whole house was just filled with smoke, and I'm giving this thing away for free, absolutely for free. So the only thing is that, because when I went to return it, they wanted me to pay the shipping to send it back to them. So it's been just sitting in a spare room, in my house, and you know, whatever. But if you want to pay the shipping, I'm in Arizona, so whatever it costs for me to get it to you, if you really want this thing, you know, 25, 30, 50 bucks, whatever it may be to get it to you, send me the shipping cost. I'll send it to you. You know, I've got like probably 30. This thing is pretty much brand new. I'll send you all the booklets, everything that it came with, the grill grate, the egg, the rotisserie, everything. You can have it. And as a matter of fact, when you open the box, there's going to be a big thank you card for taking it if you want it. But also, not only for the people that, you know, they're saying, well, you're not using it right. Well, I used it right. Also, what I wanted to get on my last review, which I didn't get in, but I got in this time, baking. Baking on 350 degrees. You've seen the results. I mean, if you're baking, let's just say a cake, and you're baking on it calls for 350 degrees, and you're cooking, you know, 415 to 430. Do you think your cake is going to turn out good? Absolutely not. I mean, we're talking about 60, 70, 80 degrees or more off, and I've tried the different temperature settings. What this is going to be good for, the people that really people that really like this thing are the people that don't do chicken wings and they don't cook meat. What they do is they buy freezer or frozen, you know, freezer food, chicken nuggets, frozen pizzas, you know, baked potatoes would be good on this. And also, but this thing, it was good on for the grill grate, like for cooking a steak or pork chops or shrimp or something like that. The grill grate was actually pretty good. But then there was other comments on my last preview, which I'll leave up here. You guys gotta check that review out as well. That you know, if you use it a lot, you know, after the 3, 4, 5 months, that the unit starts leaking grease. Now, I can't contest to that. I can't confirm that or deny it, but I got some comments on that as well, so that's another concern. You know, but it is what it is. So, I mean, when I buy this again, what do you think? And I'm going to leave this up to you guys. You know, please leave a comment below. You know, share this video. Let everybody know that this is something I would buy, or this is something I absolutely would not buy. And, you know, like I said, the company that makes this is TriStar, and I got you know, some of their other products, the Power Air Fryer Oven Elite and the Power Air Fryer Pro. As a matter of fact, I had to finish that chicken that the XL wouldn't grill, and it just got done actually. And the Power Air Fryer Pro, those are great products. It's just this one was an absolute dud for me, and I really wanted it to work. And I've tried everything, you know, to make it work. And people are like, "Hey, add water to it, add this, do that, do that." I'm like, you know, if I spend my money to buy a product, I don't want to, you know, start rigging it and, you know, trying to make it work, which I actually did. And I never add water to it, but I tried so many things to try to make it work. It just didn't. Now I know I'm gonna still get some, you know, some people that are like, "Oh, boo, 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 thumbs down." Well, those people, you know what? I went by the guidelines and I took the comments that you commented on, or that I read your comments, and I did it, you know, just how you wanted me to do it. And I already knew what the results were going to be. I did. I knew what they were going to be. And it's just, man, I wanted this thing to be a great cooker. I did. But if you want this thing for free, I'm going to leave my information, just email me. All you have to do is pay for the shipping. I'll send it to you for free, just the cost of shipping. You know, depending on where you live is obviously how much it's going to be, but it has everything, the rotisserie, the grill grate, the books, all that stuff. The thing is pretty much new. Anyway, that's all I got to say. Leave your comments below and tell me what you think. Would you buy it? Would you not? Do you want it for free for the cost of shipping? Or would you even pay the cost of shipping to get this thing? I don't know. But yeah, I'll leave that up to you guys. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna, well, I would say I'd eat some food. I usually say, hey, I'm gonna enjoy this, but I have no food to eat. Well, I do in the other air fryer. Anyway, with that being said, we'll catch you on the next cook/review. Thanks for watching.